When I first started backpacking a number of years ago, I packed my food in a waterproof bag that I hung from a tree limb each evening before going to bed. Now, I never hang a food bag. I'm going to share what I do instead and why I think it is so much better. But first, I'd like to tell you about 2 bear encounters that I had in the backcountry that influenced my decision. The first encounter permanently changed my view of black bears. Their agility and intelligence simply astounds me. A group of about 6 of us planned a trip in an area that is known for its black bear population. Overnight campers are required to bring bear canisters, so that's what we did. On the first evening, we had a black bear come into our camp to look for treats. We chased her off, but each time we did, she would come back in from another direction. In addition to bringing a bear canister, one of the guys in our group hung a bag that he wanted to keep safe from bears and other animals. It was probably not more than 10 minutes that the nuisance bear had climbed the tree and was reaching for the bag with her claws. She didn't get the bag, but she did manage to tear it open and damage some of the contents. What's amazing is that this bear figured out that bags hanging from trees contain treats. No doubt she had successfully snatched bear bags in the past. Later that night, the bear managed to find where we stashed our bear canisters. She didn't get inside them, but she rolled them around and scratched at them for a while. Because of the persistence of the bear and our concern for the safety of ourselves and our gear, we packed up and left late that night. Since that unforgettable trip, I had one more encounter with a black bear. This was a large bear that had managed to ransack a neighboring campsite. It was strong enough to tear open a brand new bear bag that was supposed to be resistant to bears. This was enough reason for us to pack up and move to a new site a couple miles away. These 2 encounters with bears deepened my respect and fascination with these amazing creatures. I no longer presume to think that hanging my food from a tree limb is going to successfully outsmart a bear. The process of hanging the bag takes a lot of time to get it right. Sometimes it's simply not possible to achieve the right distance from the ground and from the tree. I know that some of my hangs were vulnerable to being snatched. The times that my food managed to make it through the night untouched is likely because there were no bears in the area. That's why I'm going to share the reasons why I always bring a bear canister on my backpacking trips. I'm also going to mention a couple things I don't like about bear canisters, but how these issues can be reduced somewhat. The first thing I love about bear canisters is the convenience. Just pack all your food inside and stash the canister in a secure place at least 100 feet from camp. It's good to choose a spot where the canister won't fall in a lake or a river, roll down a hill or off a cliff if dislodged by a curious bear. It's also wise to affix reflective and day glow stickers to the outside of the canister so it is easy to locate day or night. The second thing I love about bear canisters is the confidence that I have knowing that nothing is going to get at my food. Not even smaller animals such as raccoons and mice. You can't always say that about a food bag hung from a tree. Finally, bear canisters are required in many parks now. This is for good reason. By keeping food in bear canisters, both bears and people are kept safe. When bears can't get people food, they are less inclined to associate people with food. This leads to less dangerous encounters with bears. Bears that seek out people to obtain treats are considered problem bears and are at much greater risk of being euthanized. What don't I love about bear canisters? 2 things. They are heavy, usually between 2 and 3 pounds. I'm a bit of a gram counter when it comes to my pack weight. However, there are certain items that I feel are worth the extra weight, and bear canisters are one of them. As an added bonus, bear canisters can double as a camp stool. They aren't as comfortable as a chair, of course, but they might replace a camp chair depending on the type of trip. This helps to offset the extra weight. The second thing is they are bulky. Some packs are too tight and confined to carry a bear canister. Additionally, the volume of a bear canister does not decrease over the course of a trip. However, this problem can be mitigated somewhat by putting other items inside the bear canister as its contents are consumed. Well, there you have it. 3 reasons I love bear canisters and 2 reasons I don't. Bear canisters are convenient, very effective, and they keep both humans and bears safe. Conversely, they're heavy and they are bulky. But utilizing them as a camp stool in place of a chair and being creative with pack organization, these drawbacks can be reduced. I hope you enjoyed these thoughts on using bear canisters. If you have any experiences or additional tips, please share them in the comments below. If you want to be notified about future videos about backpacking topics, please subscribe. As always, thanks for watching.